Hello, Michael here, looking at Psalms 53, specifically verse 1 for the exposition. This psalm, which can be subtitled, "There is none who does good." And so verse 1 reads, "The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. There is none that doeth good." And so we'll look to the treasure of David for the exposition. Verse 1. The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. And this he does because he is a fool. Being a fool, he speaks according to his nature. Being a great fool, he meddles with a great subject and comes to a wild conclusion. The atheist is, morally as well as mentally, a fool in the heart as well as in the head, a fool in morals as well as in philosophy. With the denial of God as a starting point, we may well conclude that the fool's progress is a rapid, riotous, raving, ruinous one. He who begins at impiety is ready for anything. No God, being interpreted, means no law, no order, no restraint to lust, no limit to passion. Who but a fool would be of this mind? What a bedlam, or rather, what a akaldama would the world become if such lawless principles came to be universal? He who heartily entertains an irreligious spirit and follows it out to its legitimate issues is a son of Belial, dangerous to the commonwealth, irrational, and despicable. Every natural man is, more or less, a denier of God. Practical atheism is the religion of the race. Corrupt are they. They are rotten. It is idle to compliment them as sincere doubters and amiable thinkers. They are putrid. There is too much dainty dealing nowadays with atheism. It is not a harmless error. It is an offensive, putrid sin, and righteous men should look upon it in that light. All men, being more or less atheistic in spirit, are also in that degree corrupt. Their heart is foul, their moral nature is decayed, and have done abominable iniquity. Bad principles soon lead to bad lives. One does not find virtue promoted by the example of your Voltaires and Tom Paines. Those who talk so abominable as to deny their Maker will act abominable when it serves their turn. It is the abounding denial and forgetfulness of God among men which is the source of the unrighteousness and crime which we see around us. If all men are not outwardly vicious, it is to be accounted for by the power of other and better principles. But left to itself, the no-God spirit, so universal in mankind, would produce nothing but the most loathsome actions. There is none that doeth good. The one typical fool is reproduced in the whole race. Without a single exception, men have forgotten the right way. This accusation, twice made in the psalm, and repeated a third time by the inspired Apostle Paul, is an indictment most solemn and sweeping. But he who makes it cannot err. He knows what is in man. Neither will he lay more to a man's charge than he can prove. That's just saying it as it is. Men who deny God are culpable of the most insolent of devices. Trust you enjoy the meditation. Michael here declaring yet again, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, be blessed.